show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Ibracadabra show. Wow, what a terrible week.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
All right, with that being said, let's move on to my Game Week 2 review. So as you can see, I finished with 42 points, way below the Game Week average of 59 points. Not something I'm proud of, and it's only up from here. It's a long FPL season, and you're bound to have bad game weeks. This is just one. It happened Game Week 2. Onwards and upwards. Let's go review the Game Week results. All right, the first fixture in the Game Week was Everton 5, West Brom 2. Karen Gibbs had a nightmare showing, and he made a lot of FPL managers happy with his red card appearance. Calvert-Lewin finished with a hat-trick, and Richarlison finished with a hat-trick of assists, as West Brom were destroyed away from home. Moving on to the next fixture, Leeds 4, Fulham 3. Leeds have been in 2 straight barn burners, finishing with 4-3 scorelines. This time they were on the winning side. Manchester United 1, Crystal Palace 3. Wow, what a disappointment. First game week for Manchester United. Crystal Palace and Wilfried Zaha came to the Theatre of Dreams and gave Ole a nightmare. The day ended Arsenal 2, West Ham 1. It was far from the barn burner we're all expecting. Aubameyang got his assist. All right, on to Sunday. Southampton 2, Spurs 5. Wow. Harry Kane and Son single-handedly humiliated Southampton away from home. And my goodness, how shocking do Southampton look defensively. Their high line is not working, and fair play to all those who kept with Kane and Son, as they were rewarded for their loyalty. Next up, Newcastle 0, Brighton 3. Newcastle are back to their old inconsistent self. Moving forward, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 2. All eyes were on this game, and it was the Mane show. The day ended with Leicester 4, Burnley 2. 4 goals scored by Leicester, with Jamie Vardy involved in 0. Pretty sure he was sleeping on the field. Monday started with a thrilling game. Aston Villa 1, Sheffield United 0. Finally, this game week ended with Wolves 1, Manchester City 3. Kevin De Bruyne came up with the goods, scoring 1 goal and assisting the other. All right, guys, feast your eyes on this, my Game Week 2 team review. All right, as I mentioned, my game week ended with 42 points. I'm at 101 for the season, no hits taken. Steer was initially in. He didn't play due to Martinez, so McCarthy came in and brought me the wonderful 0 points. Onto defense, little brighter. Alexander-Arnold and Justin came away with 7 points each. Justin got his goal. Alexander-Arnold got the clean sheet. Lonely in the corner there is Shaw. Manchester United were poor. All right, onto midfield. Let's start with the blankers. Onama brought me home 1 point. He did absolutely nothing. And Scott Parker rubbed salt in my wounds by subbing him off at the 57-minute mark, so he did not even get that 1 extra point. Salah blanked. And my transfer in for the week, Bruno Fernandes, got me a solid 2 points. My double up on Arsenal for Game Week 2 paid off, as Aubameyang and Ceballos saved my week. Ceballos actually started this time, and he assisted Nketiah for the game-winning goal. Thankful for that. And of course, Aubameyang got his assist. Finally, my forward line, not much to say. Pretty disappointing. I think Che Adams had 10,000 chances, and he couldn't slot away 1. And Werner, tough situation, going a man down against an 11-man Liverpool side. So as you can see, my transfers for the week involve a hit. The first transfer is Aubameyang to Kevin De Bruyne. Pretty obvious. I think a lot of the FPL community is doing this move. Just in the past, Aubameyang does not really perform well against the top 6. In recent weeks, he has changed that. This could be a disappointing move, but I think KDB is essential as well. Decided to take a hit early on Saturday. I was infuriated by Che Adams' performance that I got him out of my team. -4, brought in Richarlison. I did it then because that night Che Adams dropped 0.1 in value. If I waited, I wouldn't be able to got Richarlison, and I would have been stuck with DCL, which everybody's getting. I'd rather be different. Richarlison, I believe, is on penalties. It's not confirmed yet, but last season he was on penalties. Got rid of 1 penalty taker in Aubameyang, but I brought in 2 penalty takers with Kevin De Bruyne and Richarlison. All right, Game Week 3 preview. Here it is. Here's the team selection. Starting in goal is McCarthy, Burnley away. I'd hope for a clean sheet. They do have West Brom in Game Week 4, So those two fixtures, he's going to be in for, and we'll see it goes from there. Onto my defense, Trent Alexander-Arnold remains, as well as Shaw. Walker Peters comes in. He did have a return last game week, an assist, but the defensive performance from Southampton as a whole was terrible. The double up on Southampton is risky, but you got to go big or go home, right? Onto my midfield, elephant in the room. Yes, captaincy is on Bruno Fernandes, going back and forth between him and Kevin De Bruyne. Just a little worried. Kevin De Bruyne, I think, might have been concussed in his game against Bournemouth for the EFL Cup. Precautionary. I know. I have a gut feeling Bruno's can perform against Brighton. Last season, for his only game against Brighton, he scored 2 goals and assisted the other. I'm taking a chance on Bruno. A lot of people captained him last week. They got a solid 4 points, but going for it alongside him is my mainstay, Salah. Arsenal at home could be a high-scoring game, but just basing my decision off the Community Shield, it was a 1-1 tie, very tight game, went to penalties, and Liverpool lost. I believe, even though Liverpool are at home, it's going to be a tight game. I think Arteta's got Arsenal going the right direction, and I don't think it's the right move to captain Salah this game week. A lot of people say if he's at home, captain him, but I'm just going to go with Bruno. Have a gut feeling. It could not pay off. It could pay off. In regards to that, Son was the most transferred out last week, and he hauled big. I think Bruno Fernandes is up there, top 3 this game week. I think 300,000 managers transferred him out. Might have another story here in Game Week 3. A lot of FPL managers regretting their decisions. Alongside Salah is Josh Onama. Aston Villa at home. I was eyeing this fixture preseason. I expected at least 1 return from Josh Onama in the first 3 games. This is his last chance. Hoping for a return. If not, Game Week 4 and Game Week 5, he may be benched. So the aforementioned Kevin De Bruyne, holding the vice captaincy right now. Could easily switch. Want to see what Pep says in his press conference. News that Gabriel Jesus is injured may throw a fork into their plans, or it could actually benefit Kevin De Bruyne playing in a more attacking role alongside Sterling or Foden in a false 9. I could regret this decision. We'll see. And finally, rounding out my midfield is the guy who returned last week, and he actually saved my game week. Those 8 points are vital. He got the assist, and he got 3 bonus. Ceballos remains. Liverpool away. He is my Arsenal cover this game week. Not the best cover for Arsenal, but he is their playmaker in a way. He is their number 10. And finally, my forward line. Yes, Werner stays in my team. He is also up there being one of the most transferred out this game week. I think people are knee-jerking. Come on. West Brom away, and then Crystal Palace at home the game week after. If he's going to perform, these 2 games are vital, and I'm keeping with him. Alongside him is the new guy in my team, Richarlison. Crystal Palace away, then Brighton at home. 2 awesome fixtures coming up. Eyeing him because he is on penalties for Everton. Briefly touch on my bench. We got Steer there, Justin, Wickham, and Ferguson. Not much to say. Justin's on there because they're playing Manchester City, and I don't expect a clean sheet. He has gotten attacking returns in his last 2 games, but with Manchester City, I don't see that happening. Last week, I did bench Walker Peters. He got an attacking return. Maybe Justin gets an attacking return. May benefit you guys if you guys are playing him. Not going to benefit me. He's on the bench. All right, that is my team. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hoping for green arrows this week. Disappointing game week 2. Looking forward now. Gotta chill out. Peace out, guys.